Hey everyone, this is Daniel with fitnessblender.com, and we are going to do a nice, slow, about 6-minute long stretch routine. And we're going to be doing a lot of compound movements, so a lot of multiple exercises or multiple stretches simultaneously. So we're going to go through each one just one by one for about 30 seconds each. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start my timer up here. We're going to be starting off with an overhead tricep stretch plus an inside thigh stretch. So go out really nice and deep. One hand comes up over your head. You're going to drop down and lean back towards that that hip that you have that straight leg on. We're actually going to stretch that other side. So lean away from that bent knee. Should get a little extra stretch to your torso and on that tricep. Just hold it for a little bit longer. And same thing on the other side. So just drop that other hip, bring that other hand up, grab that elbow, and lean across. Just keep those lungs open, constantly trying to push into that stretch just a little bit more. You never want to get to the point where you're starting to lose that stretch as you start to limber up a little bit during the stretch. You always want to push into it a little bit more to keep a constant tension. And let that relax. Go and stand up. We're going to do a torso stretch and arm cross. So grab that arm, bring it across, and then rotate towards that arm. So you're actually going to try to bring your hips all the way across, getting that torso to rotate as much as you can, just using your muscles to do that torso rotation. At the same time as pulling that arm across, you should get a little extra stretch out of that shoulder as well by doing this. Just hold it there, keep those lungs open, and let it relax. Same thing off to the other side. So grab that opposite arm, pull across, really rotate across. Keep those lungs open. All right, next one's gonna be a toe touch with an overhead shoulder stretch. So we're actually gonna do a left side, right side. So cross to left foot or your right foot over top of your left. Bring those arms back up behind your head and stretch it down as much as you can. Relax for just a second, swap those legs. Same thing over on the other side. So just tip it forward, stretch it down. Try to get those arms to pull forward as far as you can, leaning forward that leg as much as you can, nice straight leg. And let it relax. We're going to do a quad stretch plus a chest stretch. So bring both that leg up, both those hands back towards that foot. Bring that heel up towards your butt. Pull that leg back as far behind you as you can. At the same time, just kind of pushing out just a little bit to pull those arms back behind you to stretch that chest. Push that chin up a little bit to get a little extra stretch to that neck. Same thing on the other side. Grab that foot, push it out. Pull those shoulders back, both of those upper back muscles, and using the tension, pushing back with that foot. Let that relax. We've got a neck and wrist stretch. So you're going to lean your head off to the side. Hand comes out in front. Stretch that wrist out. Or sorry, lean that opposite arm. So lean towards the arm you're stretching. Sorry. Drop that shoulder down so you get a little extra stretch to that neck. Same thing on the other side, so stretch that other wrist. Lean that head off the other side. Keep that shoulder dropped to get a little extra stretch to that neck. A deep glute stretch next, so go ahead and lay down flat on your back. Cross one foot up over top, grab behind that thigh and pull in. Just make sure when you're doing a deep glute stretch you don't grab over top of that knee. You don't want to compress that knee. Just grab behind that thigh and pull in from there. Just let your upper body completely relax. Just constantly pulling that leg in. Should be feeling this in that glute of the leg you have crossed over top. Same thing on the other side. Cross those legs over, grab behind that thigh, and pull in. Again, you're feeling it on this leg, the one you have crossed over top. Just keep those lungs open. And go ahead and flip over into a COBRA stretch. So roll over onto your stomach. Hands down by the base of your rib cage. Arch it up really nice and high. Lock those arms out. Pull those shoulders back. Push that chin up towards the ceiling. Really arch that back as much as you can. Just try to get a really good stretch to that torso, to those those abdominal muscles, excuse me, and that lower back. Going into a shell stretch, keep those knees pulled up underneath you. I'm going to start out with those hands fully extended. Hold that for just a few seconds, let that back release. Slowly draw those hands in, bring them all the way down to those knees, and then push into the palm of your hand, rounding that back out, pulling those shoulders down into those hips. Just hold it there, stretching nice and tight. Get a good stretch on that lower back. And let it relax. All right, guys, that warm up or cool down is done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This workout is complete. We'll see you next time.